Hey guys, it's Jayden here, and we have a very special guest here. Robert, or the Militant Horse, uh, doing a creepy pasta called Don't Copy That Sexy Ass Floppy. I'm just kidding, it's not a sexy floppy, it's just don't copy that floppy. Let's quit gibber jabbering, and get into this. Let's go. And why this all happened, allow me to explain. It happened when I was over at my friend's house, Kyle. Let's just call him that. And I weren't. Kyle and I weren't childhood friends. We met at the college where we were currently attending. I had only just began to know him. He stayed at a rather spacey ranch house in the forested outside Portland, Maine, that he rented along with the four of his friends.
Oh, four of them.
I arrived at his house as twilight gripped the sky in its palms, and four of his roommates were out partying.
You want me to get it?
Oh, I thought you were going to start over.
Oh, no, I'll
The semester had... No, I got it.
Right.
The semester had ended, but
But I'll take it from here. But Kyle was, as I am, an introvert that feels more comfortable in basic social situations. They would likely pass out at the party and not wake up until the late morning, so the house was all to ourselves for the night. You know what he's gonna do. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I'm just kidding. We played video games for a couple hours. See, manly things. But I really wasn't too into the games Kyle owned. He was into what's in his pants. Bingo! I'm just kidding. They were all pre-owned by people who felt the need to peel off all the labels and crudely scribble half the name of the game in its place with magic markers. They were all glitchy, and they weren't even the real game. They were all shitty mods that I guess were trying to be scary. They all failed miserably at doing so. The only redeeming quality of his collection was that some of the games had really good graphics. Like, hyper-realistic graphics. It's so real you can just reach... Go ahead, Chayton, take it from there.
no way.
Yeah, just take it from whatever, man.
Whatever I thought, I figured the console, like the games, were modded, which I later found out to be true. Whenever we finished playing Majora, what the fuck is that? With that stupid anti-static,
Autistic.
looking Link statue following you around. Yeah, following. Fuck, where was it? Oh, there we go. Link statue following you around. Kyle stood up from the sofa, walked over to the basement door, and spoke. "Come here," he said. "I want to show you something. Something in my pants."
Man.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Something really cool. He made a he made a beckoning gesture with his hand, and I noticed from the beginning that Kyle was off today, as if he didn't get enough sleep last night. He was just darker.
Of course, he's about to rape you. He's about to bend you over and do you like Shrek.
Anyway.
Okay. He led me downstairs into a damp, musty-smelling cellar.
Shrek's life.
Exactly.
Anyway.
It was rather cluttered, except for one corner, which had a dimly lighted area masked by a large curtain. Kyle drew the curtain, revealing a desk with an ancient computer from the 90s running on an equally ancient monitor. On the side of his two-button ball mouse was a black envelope. It was in the center of a ring of light cast by an overhanging lamp. "What was that?" I asked, pointing at the black envelope. Kyle glared at me, but not in a menacing way, but rather in a pondering way, analyzing way. "Aren't you going to ask about the computer first? Why I have such a strange setup here in this shitty basement?" I figured it was to watch, like, 90s porn or, Bill Clinton, but... 90s.
Oh God.
Then it
Bill Clinton.
Then it hit me. When I saw the envelope, I immediately, almost involuntarily, shifted my attention to it. I tried to play it off. "Okay," I said, "tell me about this setup." "Hit it off, man." It happened when?
It happened when, on the way back from work one day. Yeah, I said that.
Oh.
It happened when, on my way back from work one day, I saw a tag sale on the side of a road. There were no other customers, and the seller was this creepy-looking old guy who looked like a perv who warned me of impending doom as I took the games. I got used to that part. I got used to that part. Happens to me whenever I go to the flea market to buy something, but this time he insisted that I take this black envelope with me. So I did. Ended up keeping it.
As a guy who goes into antique stores a lot, I will confer that that is kind of true. People do give you weird glances. But go on, continue.
Yeah. I left. Where were
Got
we?
home.
Oh, wait. I got home, opened it, and found out it was an unlabeled... Yeah, I got home, opened it, and found out there was an unlabeled floppy disk inside. Also black... Fuck. I got the computer and the monitor from one of my roommates. They were old, which was necessary for proper making use of it. Wait, I interrupted him. Why not just get the external floppy disk drive? And why does the monitor also have to be old? Kyle nodded. It didn't occur to me at the time. It's the disk. It possesses you. It was the reason why your attention shifted immediately to the envelope. It's cursed. It's cursed, just like your
And
mom's
why did you need
meatloaf.
to set this up in the basement? I continued. It sounded so stupid, but it didn't sound coincidental either. You have plenty of room upstairs. Exactly, he exclaimed without even getting a new paragraph to himself. It gets in your head and fucks with you. No, it doesn't. He was fucking with me. Fine, I thought. I'll play your game. Wow, I hate that paragraph. Okay then, I said. Put it in. Kyle shook his head. I tried running it before. All the data seems to be corrupted. Of course it is. Try it again, I insisted. I was curious to see what exactly was on the floppy disk. Kyle shrugged and plucked the disk from the envelope. He inserted it into the computer's drive and waited. Oh boy, what can this be? Go ahead, watch now.
Watch now, he said. He opened the floppies. Fuck. I am not good at these. I need to learn how to read. I need to go back to kindergarten. Watch now, he said. Open up and floppies. No way. He opened up the floppy's data folder on the display, which contained a single executable file, untitled.exe compatible. Nah, it was called. He clicked on the file, which produced a black common font box for a split second before displaying an error message. Without closing it, he turned towards me. It just crashes. That's it. I got an idea, I said. I'll just take the disk back home and in the morning and copy it onto my computer. Maybe I can make it work. Just then an error message on the monitor appeared. The common box returned and maximized itself on its own thing, filling the screen with darkness. Kyle was facing away from the monitor while he was happening. Turn around. The program is running.
Oh man, you got these spooky ghosts, and they're like what? 4 megabytes of storage memory. Just as Kyle faced the monitor, the black box completely covered the screen, obscuring even the operating system's interface. Static began to fill it, until it appeared as pure noise, not unlike television snow. I witnessed a humanoid shape within the flickering light, as one would see in an optical illusion. The static turned red, and the shape took form. I thought you knew better. A deep voice boomed from the cheap speakers on the desk. The sound quality of the voice couldn't possibly have been produced by the speakers. It was too hyper-realistic. That works. The screen grew more and more into focus. I was terrified at what I saw. I didn't really know why. It was the pixels on a monitor. Only a complete moron would actually fear it. In the view was a man dressed in a cheap leather vest. A patch with a picture of a pentagram was tattooed onto the vest, coupled with MC 666 and blood red text below it. He was wearing a goofy top hat. He had, of course, black eyes with red pupils. Oh, why wouldn't he? Oh no. Oh man. It's MC Hammer's evil brother, MC 666, MC 666, man.
Oh God.
You can touch this.
MC looked at us and laughed.
Oh, no.
MC 666 looked at us and laughed. That horrifyingly terrible
laugh.
Laugh. Don't copy that laugh.
Don't copy that.
Don't copy that floppy, or you will die a horrible death. Ha 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 ha. I really didn't know what to make of it. I always wanted to see a haunted piece of technology, and it fascinated me. And even if it were possessed, I knew it couldn't do shit, and I was only using scare tactics and boring literary devices, but maybe I could talk to it. How the fuck could I do that?
Oh, do you need me to take it from here?
Guys. It was as if...
Oh, okay.
If you don't mind.
How the fuck could I do that? It was as if this
regain
entire
my
situation
marbles.
was making me believe nonsense, and now it was making me. It's okay, Chayton. It's okay. I mean, everybody learns how to read every once in a while, and now it was making me feeling like it was making me feel
And then you have a
nonsense and
retard
was
like me.
nonsense. If MC 666 was trying to possess me, I was going to butt fuck him before throwing him out of my mind. That's gay. I can hear
No
you,
way.
cock shit.
That's almost as gay as
shit.
Coach Kirkland.
Lizard man. I can hear you, cock shit. MC 666 yelled in that extremely hyper-realistic voice. Talk to me. You know you want to. Baby. Fine, I said. I sounded so stupid and expected Kyle to break out in a laugh when it escaped my lips. But he didn't. What do you want? I want you to take this floppy disk, the zombie-like figure from behind the screen said. And I want you to send it in the mail to another one of your friends. Attach a note to it, and act super scared and tell them to burn it or something stupid like that. He will play it, and I will rape him. I'm going to rape you! Why haven't you raped us? I asked. You want to get this?
Why haven't?
This is getting too spooky, man. I think I'm peeing my pants right now. It's way too spooky.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The MC, man.
Wait, okay. Why haven't you raped us? I asked. MC666 liked Kefka again. You already have the instruments, the tools, the old man's box of shitty bootleg cartridges. That was me.
Oh no.
I am all the sketchy old people at tag sales who will give away games like that. And now my next victim will be compelled to play and keep playing my haunted game.
Oh no, man.
Your haunted games, Carl asked. These games aren't haunted, they're just really bad.
Oh shit.
Do you understand now? He asked. The strangest part. The strangest part was, I did. I let him run his mouth anyway because I figured out that would make him feel better. I am the embodiment of all darkness and cliches. I plan the shitty creepypastas and the ideas of terrible writers. I laugh as pathetic fan bases gather around them. I am the black eyes with red pupils. I am the hyper-realistic blood. as I eventless level the intern and the nostalgia
Lord.
boner.
Oh. This is not okay. This is not okay.
So don't. PG-13
Oh.
all the way.
So don't fuck.
You know what? Let's give it
Let's
a rating of R.
let's give it that NSFW warning. I'll like.
So don't fuck with me.
If you copy the floppy, I'll appear in the form of
what?
an incredibly strong doll and murder you. I'll continue. Jayden, you want me to get this last paragraph?
I will let you get the last paragraph.
All right. I copied the floppy anyways. MC 666 can go fuck himself. Yeah, man. Power to the system. I told Kyle that I needed to get back to my house. I actually am living with my parents right now. How you fucking plebe. I'm sorry. Love you, Mom. I'm just kidding. That's not her. Even though I plan to sleep over.
Yeah, even though we're still living with our parents.
I know. Yeah, it was just going to be too awkward if I stayed the night. When I got home, my parents were waiting for me at the front door. I told them what happened, and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said "fresh," and there was a dice in the mirror.
Whistled for a cab near.
Oh man, if anything, I could
That's
say that this cab was rare, but I thought, nah.
If anything, I said,
home's to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8 and said,
"Forget it, your home's
to the
there."
Caddy, "Your home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my
Go,
throne.
your home, smell you later.
Oh, you're way behind.
I was finally there, sitting on
On
throne.
the throne as the Prince of Bel Air. Hell yeah, man. Okay, that was like.
I like how.
I feel like all sorts of different.
I like how the one comment on here says "Fresh Prince."
Unzips. Oh man. Oh.
I like how the one comment on here unzips dick.
My dick is just unzipped right now. Oh,
God.
That hurts. So, okay, that was a beautiful experience. I feel like
that was a hell of a time.
What's your rating for this? Like out of something out of 10, 1 out of 10. What do you say it is?
1 out of 10 spookiness,
like anything you like. What's your rating? Like what's your overall? Just like what's final impressions and rating? What do you say? Like how do you?
It had to be a 10 due to the very last.
or
a 9 at most due to the very last paragraph.
I give it 9 shitty bootlegs out of. I give it 9 shitty bootlegs out of 666 MCs. You know, because like this was a beautiful experience, Jayden. And you know what I realized?
It was. I'm glad to share.
You know what I realized now?
What?
I'm officially gay for demons. Exactly.